Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Whether it's hot yoga, over 100-degree weather, or too much sun. Gatorlight, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorlight hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music? Or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
Listen to the heartbeat.
Chevy is called the heartbeat of America for a reason. With SUVs made to move with your rhythm. The versatile Equinox tackles your entire day. The spacious Traverse fits your crew and your whole weekend. And Trax brings style with value you can count on. All infused with tech that has your back, so your drive always hits the right chord. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
From the Fifth Quarter Studios in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to Coach Unplugged. And now, your host, Steve Collins.
Hey everybody, welcome to Coach Unplugged. So excited you decided to join us today. Before I jump into the podcast, go over and leave a 5-star review. We really love those reviews. Leave some comments. I read all of them and we would really appreciate that. But before we get started, I would definitely want to give a big shout out to our 2 sponsors. First of all, Dr. Dish, the #1 shooting machine on the market, bar none. Mention Coach Unplugged, you get $450 off and you'll get the best customer service you'll ever expect. Just mention Coach Collins and they'll take really good care of you. Also, go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. It is the one-stop shop for basketball coaches. It's something, when I started teachhoops.com, it was what I would have wanted as a young coach before, all the state championships and all the nationally ranked teams that I've coached. And not to brag, just to kind of tell kind of my journey, I would have killed for this stuff because it would have made my life so much easier. A little bit of everything that you need to become a better basketball coach. And we are the only people out there that offer 14-day free trial because we believe in it so much. Follow the roadmap, work on your craft, and you get me one-on-one mentoring. So I can't imagine anything better than that. I don't know. Anyway, go over and check it out. And let's head off to the podcast. How's your team? When do you start?
November 5th. Been
right.
doing the off season. Got a good number of guys. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about, actually.
Okay.
I don't know if I've been a little too lax it seemed to work last season. I felt like, but we had just I don't know, last fall, this off-season stuff, right?
Right.
So we have a couple practices and a game on the weekend. And my rule was and I appreciated what you told me once, say, hey, you know what? It's the off-season. Don't be so crazy hardcore. And so I took that tact, and I'm just wondering if part of it, people are taking advantage of it. So
part of it was COVID too. I think you got to dial it back up a little bit now.
Yeah. So I would say 2 practices. I said, you guys just need to make 1 practice and you can play on Sunday or Saturday whenever we play.
Yeah. Well, I think the last couple of years have been unique too. I was definitely more relaxed during COVID too. No, I think it's legitimate to rev it up now.
Yeah. And so what happened was, so I was doing that. And I think some of the cool, more talented guys have taken advantage of it, and they'll just like show up to 1 practice, or they'll show even up late to that 1 practice. And I feel like some of these guys are not giving as much as they can. And we could have a very talented team. We could go far this season.
Right.
But I feel like next season, part of this conversation is, it's a little late. We only have 3 weeks left in our off season. We have 3 games left. I'm not going to change that now, but I think in the future, I think if you want to play on a weekend and we're doing an off season program, you need to come to 2 practices. But here's the thing that's holding me back. I'm not coaching at a rich school. I'm coaching at, a school that's
Right. An
lower-
urban school. Yep.
yeah,
Like,
an urban school. So some of these guys work, and
oh,
and it's like, coach, I can't make it because I'm working, and they're working at McDonald's. They're literally working at McDonald's.
right.
So do I penalize them?
Oh, it's so hard.
So I haven't. So honestly, I'm wondering if I'm being too hard on myself. And
Well, it's off season too. It is off season.
off
And
season.
and some of them, yeah, I don't know.
They have to work.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get that much better if they come or don't come.
Actually, some of these guys, if they don't come, you're right. I'm gonna get worse.
Right. I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. And are you talking summer? Are you talking fall? I think there's a difference between fall and summer.
So our summer and our fall are kind of the same.
Okay.
I mean, we practice a couple, and that was part of the thing I wanted to tell you about. It's like, honestly, starting November 5th, I'm there six days a week and thinking about it 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, come November 5th when we start.
Right.
The rest of the year, I think I have to really pace myself because this is a marathon. And I feel like going twice a week for practice and playing a game on the weekend is reasonable. Do you agree? In the off season.
I think it's more than reasonable. I think you're probably, you're going to burn yourself out doing that.
So my wife tells me I got to watch it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me? We don't even play in a fall league. We don't do anything in the fall. We open the gym up. Nope. We open the gym up in the mornings before school. And then we don't do any fall leagues, any fall stuff. I half of them are out for football or playing the fall sport. Nope. Coach Collins needs a break, man. I need a break.
Yeah. So I am actually, let's talk about this. I think this will help me in the long run. So like, I'll give you an example what happened last season. We had a good year, as you know.
Yep.
I gave them a month off, and then we got back in the gym just to do open gyms a couple of times a week. By middle of May, I was scheduling some, hey, talking to one of the high school coaches, hey, you want to get a scrimmage? Yeah, let's get a scrimmage. We'll just have fun. And we would do that a couple of times. By the beginning of June, the whole month of June, I had them, that's summertime now, right? We were doing 2 to 3 games a week, getting an extra workout in. We would do like stuff like three to 4 times a week. Probably more like 3. And I did that in June, July, August. Haven't stopped.
I know. I'm sure I'm sure you feel burnt.
A little bit. I think I'm feeling it a little bit.
Yeah. And the thing is, this is the time I need to rev before the big marathon. Like I'm resting before the marathon.
Well, listening to you then, our last off-season games on the 21st, I'm stopping it. There's nothing. I'm not going to do anything then for a couple weeks at least. Well, 2 weeks till tryouts. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
But this is the norm here, Coach. This is norm.
That's crazy to me.
Coach, it's crazy. Let me tell you, you know how I love your quote. Comparison is the thief
of joy. It
Coach,
is.
Among my coaching friends, I'm not even as crazy as them.
Really?
Not even close.
Wow.
Like you got guys playing in multiple leagues on Saturday and Sunday. They're playing during the week. They're going out of town for tournaments before the season starts in November.
That's crazy.
It's a different world out here.
How do they do that?
I don't know. But anyways, I think I'll pace myself a little bit more next year. So
I think you gotta take off like a month. Like a month, don't do anything. That's where you gotta find some assistant coaches that can help you too.
Oh, they're helping me. Like, Coach, you don't even know. My assistants have taken over the middle school for me. We have 2 feeder middle schools. They've taken over both those programs, and I'm helping them too when they can. So I'm doing that. I'm helping them, but they're fabulous. My assistants are helping me. One of my assistants has got the JV group, and he plays, he practices Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 a.m. to 8:30, and then they play on Sunday.
Wow. Wow.
So out here, it's a little different, but
And why is that? Because everyone's competing with the Joneses?
Probably.
Okay.
These are what we call our club teams. These are our little club teams. So, all right, you help me with that. You help me with, I have to be careful with that. So stricter guidelines don't make sense in the off season.
I don't think they do. I really don't.
Two things that I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, two things, and then I'm going to schedule more meetings with you because I know you got. So the two things I want to talk to you about, I did on Sunday, I had a bad interaction during the game with a player, and I haven't had that in a long time. But there's a player who's coming up from the JV team. He's a junior. He's talented. But I think he feels he's a little bit better than he really is. He's good. And so the week before, he's like, blah, 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 blah. During the game, I said, look, man, really, you just need to quiet down and just play the game and listen to what I'm saying. If you give me any more back talk in the middle of a game, you're going to sit.
Right.
Okay. So this Sunday comes and I'm like, okay, you're coming out. I'm bringing no, coach, I'm good. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play. I said, no, you're coming out. Coach, I'm ready to play. I said, no, you're going to sit. He still gives me back talk. I looked at him and I said, you're done. You're done for the game. Basically sit down and be quiet. But I said it in a little stronger terms than what we're discussing right now. But it's not my style. And so after the game on Sunday, I talked to the group. I said, guys, I don't like having those kind of, because the whole team got quiet on the sideline when that happened.
Because they're not used to seeing you do that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's not me. So at the end of the game, I said, guys, I don't like having interactions like that. And I'm not going to do that again. I'm just going to tell you right now, you give me that, you're just going to sit and you'll know why.
That's it. Yeah. Yep. That's the way I would do it. It's like, there can only be one captain of the ship. And I tell them, it's like, you can always have, I'm not going to have those discussions in front of other people. We can have those in private. Like if you're not happy with something, then come talk to me, but we're going to do those in private. We're not going to do those in front of all of your friends and stuff. We're not going to do that.
And that was the shame of it, Coach. And I want to ask you for help with that because I was surprised at myself. But that happens. I do it and I don't want to do it. Sometimes I'll do it. And then we'll have an interaction and then I'll apologize and say that that's not me. And I'm man enough to apologize. And, okay, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
All
right. Yeah.
All
it's like that. And I'll literally say that to them. Like, I'm a man. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Whether you accept that,
what I said, in other words,
whether you accept it or not, you don't have to accept my apology. I'm just apologizing to you, and then I'm done. Like, there's no but, there's no explanation. I'm just sorry. I'm human. I make mistakes. Sorry. And then at some point, then I'll explain. It's like, here's why it happened. At some point, if you want to talk about it, we can. But I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Period. Yeah. Because you won't want to embarrass a kid in front of other kids. Yeah, at least I don't.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I felt. What happened?
Yeah.
And what's sad is one of our rivals was waiting for our game to be over, and they were right behind our bench and saw it. I was like, oh God.
That's all right.
But anyways, all right. The last topic, and then we'll schedule more.
Yeah, we'll schedule more.
The last topic was okay. So I've got my straight A students, my 4.0s, my 4.5s, dedicated kids on time, concentrated, focused, don't talk back in practice. And then I have my stars. And my little stars show up late, or if they don't show up late, they're joking, they're joshing in the background. They're not as focused. I know how I dealt with it last night at practice. People were running. People were doing push-ups. That's how I dealt with it last night. But I want to ask you,
are they mature enough to handle a conversation?
I've had conversations with those people.
Yep. Then the bench.
Even though they're your talented guys.
You do it now. I do it the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I mean, are they going to leave? Are they going to transfer?
I don't think so. It's a little late. They're seniors.
Yeah. So it's like, so you have the discussion with them and say, this is what's going to happen. And you literally say, we will lose rather than me have to do this. And then you gotta back it up.
Oh, I will.
And then trust me, it will stop. They want to play. They want to hoop. They'll fall in line. They want to hoop.
In that same. I
mean, I had two guys. I had my meeting this morning to talk about physicals and all that because we don't start until the 14th.
Yeah.
I had 2 kids out of my top 7 late today. So I just shut the door and whatever. The meeting was at 8. The first bell for school started at 8:10. So it was a 10-minute meeting. I said it at 8 o'clock and they were late. I go, how are you late for an 8 o'clock meeting when school starts at 8:10? How do you, anyway.
Did you let him in?
No, I didn't let him in. Are you kidding me? I shut the door. It's 8 o'clock. And then I had my 5-minute meeting. And then one of them came in with his head between his legs. And the other one came and saw me later in the day. And I did it because now I've taught them a lesson. Because they knew I was disappointed. I didn't yell at them, but they just knew. And all the other boys knew. Like, woo. And I made a comment like, oh, I hear so-and-so and so-and-so aren't coming out this year. That's all I had to say. They're not at the meeting. I mean, literally, I don't know when I could have had the meeting and they were, anyway, 8 o'clock. School starts at 8:10. They were late. It's like, I was here at 8:01, coach. Yeah. So trust me, it's 35. It's the same stuff. Kids never change. They're always do this. And it's our job to grab their hand, show them the right path, teach them a lesson, and not get super frustrated about it. Because if in my 30s, I would have just I'd have been like, oh my God, I would just it's teenage, this is teenage brain. Not fully developed until 26 for a male, right? Frontal lobe, I think it's 26. 25.
Oh yeah. No. You're
late 20s for the frontal lobe on a male. I see that late 20s.
Late 20s. No. We're right. All right. So along the same vein, what do you do with that talented player? And this is along the same vein, that talented offensive player who's an amazing attacker, but will not play defense.
Sits.
Okay.
Can't play defense, can't play. And then what I'll say is, do you want to play in college? You want to play at the next level? And usually they'll say yes. And I'll say, well, if you do, this ain't gonna work. And here's why. I'm trying to get you ready to do that, like sending you off to college or sending you off to play college basketball, but whatever it is, got to play defense. Half the game is defense.
I mean, I'm doing with these, all these guys, basically, when we're running and we're doing push-ups.
They hate that. And they hate that.
Yeah, they do. Is there anything else other than the playing time?
The bench is the most important thing to them.
Okay. All right.
Well, that should take care of it. So I would have a team thing and say, here's what's going to happen. And these, I'm going to run you, and then I'm going to sit you, and then I'm not going to play you, and blah, 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 blah.
Now, I've been doing the tact. The guys that are late, they run after practice. But when they're the ones screwing up in the middle of practice, everybody's paying for it. Are you?
Yeah, I'm with that. usually the way my punishments work is first is you. It's been a while. So first is your punishment, and then the next one is a team punishment, and then the third one is you sit. It's usually 3 strikes and you're out kind of thing once the season starts. First one's on you. You're late, you run. Just you. Second one is us, the team. So we all run. We all get punished. And the third one, now you punish. Now you hurt everybody. You hurt the school. You hurt you. You hurt your mom. You hurt your dad. You hurt grandma. You don't get to play. You sit something.
What do you mean? Give me examples.
So kid shows up 10 minutes late to practice. They run first time. Strike one.
Okay.
For the season. And again, these are like unexcused. We have snow. There's things that happen and they don't call, whatever. That's strike 1. Strike 2 is we all run. Strike 3 is you sit.
Give me an example.
Late to shoot around, 2 weeks later, late to practice, third time doesn't call me and doesn't come to whatever. I don't start them. If they're a starter, I don't start them. If they're a non-starter, then I don't put them in normally when they go. Starters want to start. Non-starters don't want their playing time diminished. I diminish their playing time. So if they're 7th man, they become like 10th man.
What if they're 11th man?
Then I don't play them at all.
Well, they're probably not going to play anyways.
Then they don't. Then they're just going to be. Yeah.
They're already punished.
They're already punished because they're not playing.
All right. Well, I'm not going to keep you longer. When can we do this again? I'm going to get you bits by bits.
This weekend. Let's do it this week. Look at
Yeah,
grading.
tell me when's good. When's good this weekend?
Sunday. So you tell me when, and then we'll make it work.
Sunday morning.
So morning for you. So like 10:30 my time, 8:30 your time. Are you a morning person?
I can be as early as you want.
Okay. So I'll write myself a note, and I'll text you a time, and then we'll make Sunday work.
All right. Go get some sleep. Thank you, sir.
No problem. See ya. Bye.
Send me the recording. Thank you.
I will. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Make sure you subscribe and like no matter where you listen, Apple, Spotify. We love those 5-star reviews. Make sure you also go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better.
Booking.com is the easiest way from a day surrounded by noise to a stay surrounded by nature. That's nice. Go on, book it. It's easy. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
NFL football season is here, which means when you switch to Verizon, it feels like
Touchdown!
because you get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube on us when you buy an eligible 5G phone on select unlimited plans, which means you can watch every out-of-market game every Sunday afternoon. And it's all on us. Now that's the Verizon way to kick off the NFL football season right. Switch and get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube on us, only with Verizon.